You're listening to the Big Shaw Sports Report on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Shaw Sports Podcast. I hope everyone is having a great day and staying cool and being warm and having a great day. I hope y'all didn't work hard. I know today is Monday. It's sports. It's been going crazy. College basketball. We're getting ready for the March Madness. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm a big college basketball fan. I am ready to see who will make it. I'm a big fan right now, of course, of Alabama, but I also have my eyes on LSU and Arkansas. So Kansas, North Carolina, I hope one of those teams can make it into the Big Dance. So let's get into the top 15 players in college football all time. I wasn't going to do 25, but you know what? I'm going to do the 15 today because I didn't want to bore you. I just wanted to just bring this to you. Then we're going to talk about more sports later on. But I tell you what, let's just do this. Let's talk about it right now, and then we'll get into the other sports because I have a show tomorrow on Unscripted. So we're going to start at number 15. Now, this guy here, the legend, a great quarterback, but he never won a championship. Okay? He never won a championship. You know who he is. But he rewrote a lot of records at Tennessee. He couldn't beat Florida to save his life, but he was a good quarterback. He was great. He went on and had a great NFL career, Hall of Fame career with the Colts and the Broncos, won a Super Bowl. I was very excited for Peyton Manning because when he got into the league, he couldn't beat Tom Brady to save his life. So I was very happy to see Peyton Manning going to the pros. I watched him in college. I was like, man, he is a great quarterback, one of my favorite quarterbacks. But I had to put him at 15 because he just couldn't beat Florida. But I was very happy to see my guy going to the NFL, and he did his thing. He had a wonderful career in the NFL with the Colts, Broncos, the neck injury, came back, did his thing. Kudos to Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, college and the NFL. So now I'm going to 14. I know number 14, it may shock some people or it may upset people. I don't know, because this is a list to where I thought about it really hard. And this running back, I looked at a lot of the polls, a lot of them. Some had this guy at 30, some had him at 40. I'm like, wow. Do y'all realize how good and electrifying this guy was? Reggie Bush is at 14. Reggie Bush was electrifying. He was quick. He was like lightning. He had the moves. He had the speed. He had the ability to do the things that you wanted him to do as a running back. But I always knew in the back of my mind, I said, I believe Reggie Bush would be more like maybe a special type of player because he can throw you off guard with his speed. You line him up against a linebacker, he's going to kill you. He'll blow you up. He'll blow your top off. Even with a receiver. That's how fast he was. He was a distraction. He had the speed to beat you. But I said to a few people before he got drafted, I said, I don't think Reggie Bush is going to have a great NFL career. He's going to be injury prone. And that's what happened to him. Then he got his trophy taken away at USC. So I'm going to respect him up and keep him on this list at 14 because I didn't want to fit him on this list. I could have fit a lot of people on this list, but I chose Reggie Bush because I'm a big fan of Reggie Bush. Even now, I'm a big fan of Reggie Bush. To me, Reggie Bush, he is great. He deserves to be on people's list. He shouldn't be at no 30 or no 40. The man should be in your top 15. He was just that good. Now, is he better than Barry Sanders? Well, no. He had the speed and the moves. But I knew when he got to the NFL that was going to stop, and he did. At number 13, I went with this guy. I had to Google him. Rich Glover from Nebraska, defensive tackle. The man was a monster. The man was an absolute beast. I Googled him. I researched him. The man was phenomenal. The man was really, really, really good. But like I said, guys, I'm not going to hold y'all too long because it's more stuff that I'm going to talk about after we finish this, what we have going on. And number 12, you got to put him on your list. You got to. Davey O'Brien, quarterback from TCU. You got to put this man on your list. And that's what I did. I put him at number 12. So let's just keep going. At number 11, running back from Ohio State, Howard Cassidy, another great Ohio State running back. Ohio State had a lot of great players come from there. I'm not going to speak on too much on Ohio State because Ohio State, I'm not going to go there and say it. Listen, Ohio State had a lot of good players come from there. Lots of great players. I'm not going to name them. You should know Ohio State, great players. But when they get to the pros, they filter out. Same for Alabama. Same for LSU. A lot of the big teams, college teams out there, these guys are great in college. Absolutely. They're studs. They're superstars. They're stars. But, man, when they get to the NFL, they filter out. They filter out. And I have 4 busts in this draft class that's coming up. I will reveal that next week. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to reveal that tomorrow on Unscripted. I will reveal my bust in the 2021 NFL draft. At number 10, one of my favorite quarterbacks. I really enjoyed watching this guy play, Tim Tebow. If you don't have him on your list anywhere, we need to talk. Let me tell you something. Tim Tebow is amazing. Really is. Really amazing. He seems like a great guy. I never met him. I wish I had the chance to meet him. Just absolutely a great guy. You can tell he has a great character and a great personality. So he's not a lot of guys like Tim Tebow. A lot of people came against him. A lot of them said he wouldn't make it. Yeah, we know he had an up and down NFL career, but you know what? He's doing better than most. So, like I said, great all-around quarterback at Florida. Won championships there, so can't knock him on that. Tried baseball. So he was just an all-around great guy. He'll be one of those guys you would want on your team. So I just keep going. I put this guy at 9 because he was great also. I seen the game. I seen it against USC. Vince Young, quarterback from Texas. The dude was great. He was phenomenal in Texas. But again, when he got to the pros, he was coached under somebody that really didn't want him. Jeff Fisher said that. He basically got Vince Young because of his name and what he done in Texas. He didn't know how to coach him, period. In a discussion. I think if Vince Young would have been drafted by another team, a better coach, I think dude would have been great. He would have been a star. So let's just keep on going. Number 8, I don't know if this guy's too high or he's too low. Y'all let me know. Dion Sanders at number 8, one of the greatest cornerbacks to ever step foot on the football field from Florida State. There's no need to talk about him. We know what he done. We know how great he was. So let's go to number 7, another great stud, another great player from the University of USC, Marcus Allen. And I have O.J. Simpson on the side of him because they were great. They were great. Just great running backs. We don't really see that as much. Great running backs. Number 6, of course, you got to put Jim Thorpe on here. You got to. At number 5, we're getting down. At number 5, Earl Campbell from the University of Texas. He was a bruiser. He was like a freight train coming at you. And I have Bo Jackson on the side of him because there was no way that I couldn't put Bo Jackson on this list from the University of Auburn. At number 4, I have Barry Sanders, running back from Oklahoma State. We know about Barry Sanders. We know about him. We know how great he was. Then get to the NFL, he's even better in the NFL. You couldn't touch him like lightning. Couldn't touch him. That's how good he was. Archie Griffin, running back from Ohio State. Another great running back. These are great guys. Number 2, I had to think about this. I really did, but I put Herschel Walker at number 2. Let me tell you what this man did. He was a productive running back in history. Okay? He had the Bulldogs go to an undefeated season and win a championship. He was very good, very good. And at number one, I have Tommy Frater, quarterback from Nebraska. He was considered to many, and even to this day, to be one of the greatest quarterbacks or players in all of college football. I understand. I missed a lot of people, but he led the Cornhuskers to 2 national championships in 94 and 95. Yes, this man was amazing. He was good. There's nothing I can really say that's bad about him. But I will say that I know I missed a lot of people like a Run Dane, guys like that. It was just a list that I felt that was good enough for me to put out for everyone to listen. Get your ears glued to it. So let's leave college football alone for right now. Let's talk about some NBA. Blake Griffin, he's with Brooklyn with DeAndre Jordan. So now with adding Blake Griffin, does that make Brooklyn even more dangerous than they was before? Can they really challenge the LA Lakers? Yeah, I really do. I had a change of heart. I think they'll beat the Lakers in the finals. I really do. It's just something about Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they can beat you. Okay? Brooklyn can beat you. And Blake Griffin, he's not trash. He's not sorry. He's not a pathetic player. He can still play, but he's going to come off of the bench, and I think he will do real good in Brooklyn. I really do. I have a feeling that he will do good. The money doesn't matter because Detroit still has to pay him. So I think that he will do well in Brooklyn. If he can get a championship in Brooklyn, man, that would be something special. And Steph Curry, he won the NBA three-point contest. We knew that. Come on, we knew that. Really? Y'all really thought the field was going to win? Come on, man. That's Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters. I'm not going to say one of the greatest NBA players, the greatest shooter. Now, I hear people say he's the greatest player. No, he's not. No, he's the greatest shooter. Let's just get that understood. He's the greatest shooter, but not the greatest player. I will not say that at all. We know who the greatest players are in the NBA. We know who it is. We know. What MVP race in the NBA? My guy, I have him picked. In the beginning of the season, many of y'all probably know, I had Luka the Don winning the MVP for the NBA. But I sat back. I watched a few games. And Joel Embiid, he's playing really good. He's playing really good. I like Joel Embiid. I like Ben Simmons. But to me, I just think that Joel Embiid should win the MVP. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he should win. I know a lot of people talk about Zion Williamson. What you think about him? I'm going to tell you what I think about Zion. Zion is still young, okay? He still has time to be great, okay? The verdict is not out on him yet. He's not a bust. He's from a bust. He's a star. He's a star. But he's a superstar in the making. If this man had a jumper, or this man can hit free throws, he's dangerous under the rim. He really is. He's a freak of nature under the rim. But it'd be nice to see him have a post-up game. Some little post-up game. And hit them free throws. Man, look, the man will have the complete package. But I hope as the years go by that he doesn't get the big head and say, oh, I want to leave. If I was him, I'd stay in New Orleans. Stay where you're at. The team is yours. Everything you want, I'm sure of it. You can get it. They're going to build around him continuously. Keep building around him. Put the pieces around that man. And I'm telling you, New Orleans will be something special in the next few years because he's young. I don't think he can buy beer yet. But I believe in Dion Williamson. I really do. If he can stay humble and stay exactly the way he is, I think he will be there in no time. Like I said, I watched him play. He seems like he has a great character. He's a great personality. That can get you far. It really can. So I hope Zion Williamson, I hope he can continue pushing and get to where he wants to go. And I think in no time, this man will be a superstar. He will be the face of the NBA real soon. Real soon he will be. But if they can continue to work with him, you know who I want to work with him? Hakeem Olajuwon. If he can work with Zion Williamson, just think if he had a jumper or something to go to, a post-up game, he'll be deadly. Or Kevin Durant, one of them. Work with the man. He'll be great in no time. But back to Joel Embiid, I'm a big fan of his. Really am. I would love to see him win a championship. I really do. That will be something special if the Philadelphia 76ers can somehow, some way, win a championship. Because let me tell you, Ben Simmons is great. He really is. I like him from LSU, I understand, but I like Ben Simmons and I like Joel Embiid. I'm gonna keep saying it, but Brooklyn's in that division. So who's come out of the East? We know right now it's Brooklyn. To me, it's gonna be Brooklyn because who can beat them? Who can challenge Brooklyn in the East? Could Boston wake up and smell the coffee? Could they challenge them? Could Miami? Could they get that push they need? Could they challenge them? Could Toronto say, hey, let's get our heads out our butts? Can they do it? Can New York do it? The New York Knicks is number 5. The last time I checked, they're number 5. Last year, before the season started, I said, well, watch out for the New York Knicks. And they laughed. They pointed fingers. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. I said, watch out for the Knicks. Because why? RJ Barrett is playing not to go bust right now. He is playing to not to go bust. That's what he's playing for right now. And on another note, I was asked, what about Carmelo Anthony? I love him. I've been a big Carmelo Anthony fan since Syracuse. Big fan. Big fan. Is he Hall of Fame? Absolutely. 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 No doubt about it. He may not go first ballot, but Carmelo Anthony, he's going to the Hall of Fame. For sure. I was asked that question, and I gave you the answer. He's going to the Hall of Fame first ballot. No, not first ballot. I'm sorry. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Carmelo Anthony, man, honestly, guys, I wished he would have stayed in Denver. I loved him in Denver, but like most other players, their heads get big, and they go into situations to where they don't need to be. And I think Carmelo Anthony put himself in a position that he couldn't win. He should have stayed right there in Denver. Guys, listen. You don't have to build a super team to be something special. Dwight Howard, Hall of Fame. But you don't have to build a super team to go to the Hall of Fame. You don't have to win a ring to go to the Hall of Fame. It's a lot of players going to the Hall of Fame without a ring. Want me to name some more? Chris Paul. He's going. Devin Booker. He's not going to win one either. He's going. Dollar Dame. He's going. Believe it. CJ McCollum. He's going. You better believe it. Somebody say, oh, you think John Wall's going? No. No, he's not going. Kemba Walker. He's not going. Jason Tatum. Oh, he's going. If he can keep playing well, I know he's not. Boston is in the funk right now. Don't count Boston out. I know Boston are in the funk. Steph Curry, is he going? Absolutely. Steph Curry, he's going for sure. Now, Draymond Green, yeah. Maybe not first ballot, but he's going. Klay Thompson, yeah, he's going to go. Let me ask y'all this quick question. Who's the better shooter? You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie to kick it. Who's the better shooter? Klay Thompson or Curry? Of course, everybody's going to say Curry. I'm not going to say that. I think Klay Thompson is the better shooter. than Curry. Now, if you put a poll and tell people to be honest, who do you think is the better shooter? Now, if you say that, I think it is shift more towards Thompson because Thompson has a set. Curry doesn't. Curry that throws it up with his eyes closed and hope he makes it. The man done it before. If you've seen Golden State play, okay, you know half the time Curry just throws the ball up. But he will go to the hoop. He will drop to the lane sometimes and get the job done. He's great. For sure, Hall of Famer. LeBron James, Hall of Famer. You know, he flops a lot. He's going to the Hall of Fame. I got to give this man his credit. Got to give the man his due. I've never been afraid to do that. Never been afraid to give a man his props or a woman their props. You know, this man is that good. He's a beast. He's a monster. I think LeBron James got a few more years left in him. So, Anthony Davis, I don't know how far the Lakers will go, honestly, because you need Anthony Davis. LeBron James knows it. You know, LeBron's not that LeBron that he once was before, but a big fan of LeBron. I like him. I need to stop talking smack about him. I like him. Do you understand and realize what this man does off the court? He does a lot. He does a lot. And I like that. I can respect it about LeBron James. He does a lot. And that makes me like him even more. Even more. What do you think about the All-Star game? I know the All-Star game was played. The All-Star game, to me, guys, it's not like it once was back in the day when these guys actually played. These guys actually made a game out of the All-Star game. They played defense, shut down defense. The offense was good. Really playing because they really wanted to. Now it's a circus. It's a freak show. It's for seeing now. I didn't watch it because I know how it is. I know how the NBA is now. The NBA has definitely changed a lot. The NBA has been soft. The NBA is not where it once was. The NBA has just gotten really, really soft, with the fouling and all this. Let me tell you, back then, the stuff they're doing now, it would have been fights every day. And I tell you who would be in a fight every day. LeBron James would be in a fight every day. If he was playing with Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, them, gosh, he wouldn't make it. Because these people really played physical. These guys really played the game. These guys was really throwing down. Now they're wrestling. These guys really was throwing down. We know Isaiah didn't like Michael Jordan. Jordan didn't like him. And they made it perfectly clear that they didn't like one another. But I'm going to tell you this. I'd have loved to see them play. I didn't have the opportunity to see them play. But Isaiah Thomas, he still hates them for some strange reason. We don't know. But it's getting short of my time. But I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. I want to talk about Big Ben Roethlisberger. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I better be careful. I know a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans out here. Big Ben Roethlisberger. How far will he take his team this year? To my understanding, I know he got signed to a 1-year deal. So my thing is this. Do y'all believe the Pittsburgh Steelers will make a run this year with Big Ben at the helm? How far will Pittsburgh go? This may be a make or break year for Pittsburgh. Could be. But I'm anxious to see what Big Ben Roethlisberger is going to do Also, I'm watching New England real close. They got their defense back. The guys that opted out for the COVID-19, they're back. Will Mac Jones fall in their lap in New England? So will Bill Belichick, will this be his last year, or will he coach forever? So there's a lot of things in New England that they need to talk about and discuss. But I think Mac Jones might fall in their lap. I have a feeling. But how will he fare in the NFL? With Mac Jones, will he be a star? Will he be just a star, or will he be a bust? Will Trevor Lawrence, will he be a star, a superstar, or a bust? With Joe Burrow, will he be a bust? He still got time to be one, but I don't think he will, folks. I think he will do good in his sophomore season. I think he will do good. But people, I'm telling you, the draft is going to be funky. It's going to be trades. I can see Atlanta trading. I can see the Jets doing the same thing. I can see the Jets trading Sam Darnold around that time. I can really see that. I can see Atlanta. I can see the Falcons possibly. Don't quote me at this, but I'm going to say it. I can probably see them getting a running back. I can see it in Atlanta. Maybe they may go get a quarterback, but I'm telling you what I think was going to happen. And Jacksonville Jaguars, they're not going 16-0. I seen it on Facebook earlier. I said that's disrespectful. The Jacksonville Jaguars is not going 16-0. No way, Jose. That is not going to happen. That's crazy talk, folks. Why would you say something like that? Jacksonville is not going 16-0. Jacksonville may go on 16. I don't see Jacksonville really doing anything the first year because they have to get their feet on the ground. They have to get things moving in Jacksonville. Jacksonville at one time, they had it going on in Jacksonville. Okay? But now all of a sudden things have just like stood still. What do we need to do in Jacksonville? I'm going to tell you what you need to do in Jacksonville. You need to get a leader. You need to get a quarterback. Don't get the quarterback because you think you need him. You need a quarterback. You need a leader. You need a great quarterback. You need somebody that's going to lead your team. Is it going to be Trevor Lawrence? We don't really know. We don't know. Does it have to be Trevor Lawrence? No, it don't. It really don't. You choose the player. This is the thing. This is what gets a lot of teams. They don't get who they need. They get who they want. I need Jacksonville to get that guy that they need. If you think you can go somewhere with Minshew, then my God, that's your guy. Then you get a receiver. Or you get a line. But what will Jacksonville do? What will the Jets do? The Jets, again, they will not trade to help New England. I don't care if they told the Jets, if you do this, you'll get billions and billions of dollars. The Jets organization will say, you know what? No. They will not help New England for nothing. If they do, it'll be the day hell freeze over. Hell will freeze over if the Jets help New England. But my team to watch for, I'm getting short on time. My team to watch for in the NFL, I'm going to say it. If it's not my Browns, I'm going to leave them alone for right now. But the team to watch for, you better watch them. The Arizona Cardinals. Watch them. Let's watch them. Good things may happen. Tampa Bay, they're going to the playoffs. But how far will Tom Brady lead them? How much time does Tom Brady has? Father Time is coming. How much time Aaron Rodgers have? Father Time is coming. But we have stars to take their spots next man up. So that's it right now, y'all, for the Big Shaw Sports Podcast with my boy Kelston Jones. I hope everyone continue having a great day. Remember, wear that mask, put that mask on, don't take it off. Wear it, please. It'll save your life and it'll save somebody else's life also. And take care of each other, everybody. Remember, Big Shaw Sports on YouTube. Like and subscribe. I see my numbers are going up, but people just keep doing it. And I thank y'all very much. Remember, it's Big Shaw Sports on YouTube. Thank y'all guys very much. And also, this show, the Big Shaw Sports Podcast, the Big Shaw Sports Report, has been brought to you by Northeast Streaming Sports. So that's it, everybody. And I will be on Unscripted tomorrow night. So thank you guys very much. Remember, Big Shaw Sports on YouTube. Subscribe, like. Thank you.